Stone tools, the very first and simplest inventions in all of human history. Stone tools revolutionized our human race, allowing us to achieve so much more than we could with just our hands. Can I make a stone axe though? That's the question. It must be possible, it's been done before. Welcome to Can I Make It, a series where I recreate inventions from the past and relive human history. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at stone axes, and I'm going to be trying to make my very own from the things I can find in this forest right behind me. Hello everybody! How's it going? I hope you guys are all doing great. Today we're going to be trying to make a stone axe from the things I can only find in this forest right behind me. Now, we have to set up a couple of things to make sure we actually succeed or not at the end. As long as I can cut off a tree branch with my stone axe that I make in this episode, I think it'll count as a success. So let's get started. I began the creation of my axe by gathering flint, which I found next to a nearby railroad. Flint chips pretty easily and is a very strong material, which is perfect for my axe head. I'm still not completely sure if what I had found was actually flint, but I'm pretty sure it was, so that's what I'm going to call it. I started whacking the bigger stones with denser rocks, a process called flint knapping. By chiseling away the right areas of stone, you can shape a tool head. I wasn't very good. Although I was able to chip off a lot of flakes, I would constantly break the rock I was working on, just break it in half. I ended up at a point where I had broken nearly every flint piece I started with. The shards were too small to continue shaping into any tool head, so I grabbed my last rock and got to work. It was a lot bigger, and I had to be very careful to not break it in half. To make a long story short, I was able to get a usable axe head, but not without a bunch of mess-ups. Once I had a flint piece I was pretty happy with, I headed over to the stream and started polishing it in the water. My hand's kind of blocking the camera here, but I was really just rubbing the axe head along another rock to sand it down. I could have spent a lot longer on this step, but I figured it was good enough to continue after an hour. I ended up breaking the rock I had been polishing, but I later found a better one and repeated the same process with a new flint piece. Now I was ready to figure out the handle. I broke off the biggest tree branch I could break off with just my hands and used a saw-like rock to cut it to length. The saw rock wasn't perfect for the job, and I ended up using many of the flint shards I had left over as gouges, but I eventually got the branch cut to the length I was happy with. The next step was one of my favorite parts of the whole process. I grabbed some flint shards and began just hammering them into the end of the handle to split it down the middle. This was so satisfying, I really have no idea why. This was also the first time I felt like the tools I was using made the job a lot easier. Maybe that has something to do with it. Either way, this step was very enjoyable and I had a lot of fun. Getting my axe head inside the branch was still going to be a challenge. I wrapped some vines around the top of the axe head to keep it sturdy and felt done. And holy cow, guys, I think we're just about done. I still need to add a couple more vines, and I might do that later, but I think we're ready to test it. And if the axe head falls out while we're testing, that's because I didn't add the vines in the back. But I'm looking forward. Let's start testing it. I found a tree branch that I'm already going to go ahead and cut off, or try to cut off at least, so let's see if it works. Let's try it right here. I've already... Here. I've already... Alright guys, so I've added a little bit more vines, reinforced it. Hopefully this works. Here's a thing of poison ivy that I'm going to try to cut down. Don't worry, I'm not allergic to it, so I'm not going to start itching if I touch my axe after this, but let's go. Let's see if I can cut this. If I can cut this, we win. Oh, that was promising. Except for that. Let's try one more. Come on. Oh, can I? Oh no! How did the poison ivy how did the poison ivy do? Did the poison ivy get cut? Well guys, after trying to hit the poison ivy with it a couple more times, looks like this episode is a failure. However, I am going to work on the axe in between episodes, and hopefully next episode we'll have a working axe that doesn't break. I'll see you guys next time. If you liked the video, leave a like down. It really helps out the channel. If you really like the video, subscribe, guys. It really, really helps us out a lot. I'll see you guys all in the next time. Hope you liked it. Outro time, outro time. Man, I had such good feelings about that last one. I think it's not a full failure because we learned a lot from it, and we can actually fix it up a little bit and make it better. I was able to whack the poison ivy with the rock itself and get it. Next episode we're going to be making fire, so hopefully we can make a better axe handle for this. See you guys next time. Bye bye.